So, it is the day after Thanksgiving, and I have a question for some of you. How many of you just continued on with your family traditions? You brought everybody in and sat back and you ate and you pigged out and you watched football and you hugged and had a good old time. And now the clock is ticking. You have to try to figure out, did anyone get exposed? Is anyone going to come up with COVID? You know, a lot of people decided amongst themselves that no one's going to tell us how we're going to spend our Thanksgiving holiday. We're going to do what we've always done. Nobody's going to separate our family. And it didn't cross any of your minds that death can separate you permanently. Because, of course, COVID still isn't real. A lot of you still don't believe that this deadly disease that has so far taken out thousands is actually a real thing. No, you're not going to figure that out until it comes to your doorstep and takes someone that you love away from you. You know, it's amazing how silly some of you can be. You know, you want to buy into what the orange blunder of a president says, or soon to be ex-president, because January 20th, 2021 is right around the corner. But y'all bought into what this administration was telling you. COVID's not real. It's a farce. Live your life. Do what you do. We're going to open back up. And everything that they have attempted to open back up or didn't close, Texas, Florida, those places are just super hot zone. The orange blunder kept having these super spreader events at every single rally he had. You don't have to worry about it. Come on out. Don't put no mask on. We don't have to wear a mask. And half of his damn White House left there sick, diseased, because he didn't care. And a lot of you just followed that right on ahead into Thanksgiving, putting your own families at risk because you don't believe this isn't real. This isn't really going to happen. COVID is just a joke because our president says so. What is it a lot of you love to say? My body, my right. I'll choose to live the way I want to. You go right ahead, because that means a lot of you won't be living. You will not be around when needed, because very stupidly, you decided to put yourself and other folks at risk. Still today, there are many of you out there who want to walk into department stores, walk into grocery stores, anywhere public, and start with your dummy stuff. I ain't got to put no mask on. You can't make me put a mask on. It's not about trying to control you. It's about other people trying to stay safe because they care about their people. They want to be around. 2020 has changed life as we know it. And the thing about that is, because it's changed life as we know it, you ought to be willing to go along to help others live. But some of you are so selfish, all you know is to rant, scream, and act crazy. Because isn't that the American way? You know, you don't get to tread on what I do. I can do what I want. I'm an American. Yeah, that little stupidity right there has led many to the grave. You know, on a daily, you see different reports of people. If only I had believed the reports. If only I had not bought into it. But the president said it was a farce. Come on, people. When did having common sense become something that people no longer do? When did just following blindly become the thing to do? And what gets me is some of you know better, but yet you run out there just stupid. The orange blunder is sitting in the White House right now, mad as hell, saying the election was rigged and he got cheated. But see, cheating is what he does. That's the way he gets it down. That is what he does. And because the majority of people in this country voted against him, he is heated, mad as hell, and coming with all these bogus lawsuits and trying to put out misinformation that the Democrats paid off people and they bought people. No, again, that's what him and his party do. You know, this goes back to the days of Richard Nixon, when he had his boys break into the Democratic headquarters. You know, that's the silliness Republicans do, because honesty is not in their DNA. But getting back to this past Thanksgiving, I'm hoping most of you had a great one. Hope you enjoyed your family. Hope you enjoyed the people that you decided to have Thanksgiving with. And I would hope that common sense ruled the day. But unfortunately, I know for a fact that there's going to be many, many brand new COVID cases from this holiday alone. And with Christmas coming up, you're going to have the right beating the drum. They're trying to steal your Christmas. They don't want you to believe in God, which God has nothing to do with this. But I see it coming. See, that's going to be the gameplay. Just like they played on it this Thanksgiving. They're trying to take away your right to believe the way you want and to share and break bread with your family. They don't want you to be a family unit. They who? At some point, people, you're going to have to stop falling for the okie doke. Well, it's Friday. Let's try to have a good weekend. And like I always say, protect yourselves, cover up. Those of you who can be armed legally, arm yourselves. Start a cop watch. Watch the people who are watching us. Train up those that you can train up. Everybody watch out for one another. Keep loving the people you love. I'll holla.